It is currently 6:30 a.m. We are at the train station, and this is what we meant by train stations being like airports in China. Departure times, security, everything. Gates over there.
Keep your passports ready at all times.
Keep your passport. Let's go find our gate.
Yes. We're staying at Aerospace Business Hotel, China's finest hotel.
Yesterday we talked about how it's possible to sleep in hotels for like 10 euros a night. It's possible, but it's not recommended.
When you get 10 euro room, you get this.
Exactly.
And this is
terrible. This is the worst hotel we stayed in so far. We're in Chengdu right now to see the pandas. The bed sheets are completely torn and destroyed, and the bed sheets are stained with all sorts of liquid.
You should film the hallway, then everyone knows what kind of liquid you're talking about.
Yeah, basically you can rent the room by the hour, and they leave their business cards everywhere. It's the Aerospace Business Hotel, which was impossible to find on Google in the first place. Well, this is our hotel room.
Watch out for the door. Hey, we paid up 100 deposit.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us get the room unless we paid a deposit, which is always scary because you never know if you're getting that back or not. They did give us a deposit, like receipt, but you never know. This is the bathroom. It's quite gross. I used some disinfectant hand sanitizer and stuff to clean at least the toilet seat and everything. It's hard to tell on camera how gross this really is, but just trust me. So basically we were gonna stay here for 4 nights, but we're now just leaving tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Once we arrived at the hotel, we already decided it wasn't for us, so we like convinced the people at the reception that we only wanted to pay for 1 night, even though we had a booking for 4 nights. So we're gonna find a hotel closer to the city center. More expensive, but better, hopefully. And Julian is enjoying the best noodles he's ever had.
In the supermarket, we were looking for chicken instant noodles, chicken flavor. But they only had beef, like beef everywhere. This was the only one with chicken we could find. It's not good.
For those of you that don't know, China's all about beef. Beef is everywhere.
I guess.
Beef is like their favorite meat. So.
No, it's not.
It is, like it's everywhere.
Everything's pork.
Okay,
pork
true.
and then chicken
pork,
and then beef.
Pork.
But instant noodles for some reason.
Instant noodles
maybe
is beef.
Everyone figured out that chicken is disgusting. So only the beef was left over.
Pork. Then beef. No, then chicken. Like, okay, instant noodles is just beef.
Apparently.
One plus point is that the air conditioning actually works, which is also not always the case in these cheap hotels in China. But let's just put it this way, this wasn't like exactly what we were hoping to come home to after our 12-hour train journey here, but this is what we have for tonight.
We woke up at like 5
in the morning.
Yeah, and we arrived here at what, 8 or 9?
At the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 8:30. It took us forever to find the hotel.
But it wasn't on Google Maps.
It wasn't on Apple Maps. And usually everything's on Apple Maps, but I couldn't find it on Apple Maps either. So it was kind of, we just kind of figured out like the general area, and then we walked around until we found like the front of the building that corresponded with the picture that was on booking.com. So, but we didn't realize like all the difficulties of finding this hotel until after the cancellation period deadline had already exceeded, because we didn't arrive here until like after 7 p.m. and you need to cancel like before 6 p.m. So
we were working on figuring it out, but the internet was so slow.
Unfortunately, the 4G is never fast enough.
Yeah. But hey, we managed to get
one night.
Hopefully we'll get
our
deposit back, and we'll have another hotel, which is actually what we're looking for.
Exactly. Tomorrow we're going to find a different hotel, and then we're going to enjoy the pandas.
Which was on the planning for tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Bye. Heb je dat nog nooit gezien?
In China?
In China niet.
We have arrived in our new hotel and we are very happy with it. We're now in the Tropic Hotel. This is the front door. We actually have space to put our luggage, which we haven't seen so far in China, and space to hang our clothing if we would want to. Then we have 2 twin beds. And we actually have a table and a chair, which we also haven't had in China so far. A desk, a TV, mirror, me. Then we have this kind of, I don't know, area. You can dry your clothing here if you happen to do the wash here, which you can pay for. And the bathroom. Sink, toilet, shower. Pretty simple bathroom. But we like this room so much more than our previous room, and we are so happy we changed. Also, this is much closer to the center. Much closer to the center, so we can stay out later at night because the public transportation ends like around 10 p.m. here. So it's kind of early. Now we can walk around the city at night with the lights and stuff, which is exactly what we want to do. And yeah, anything to add?
Anything to add?
Yeah.
I'm so glad we went here and we didn't stay in the whorehouse.
The whorehouse. 4 buns, 2 baozi, 2 eggs, peanuts, and rice soup.